Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome to another day of speedrunning. Let's jump right in. Alright, we got the white pieces. We're against Kasparov apparently. Seems like a normal player. Holy crap. This guy has played against a lot of cheaters. Oh, it's the same guy. Anyway, let me make my move. And starting today, whenever my opponent plays e5, I'm going to respond with b5. Alright, so here I could still respond with bishop b2. Okay. So do I want? Yeah, I want b5. What is this anyway? Tibet? Kyrgyzstan. Tibet is part of Nepal anyway. I don't think that's a country. I think I read that somewhere though. Interesting opening. No comment. Let's see. C4 is playable. E3 is playable. A4 is playable. I'm going to go with A4. A lot of pawn moves occur in this opening early on. Yeah, he's going for an early castle. It's fine. Play E3. Again, no comment. Maybe knight f3 here. Or do I want c4? I want c4. Seems normal enough. Okay. So here I just want to take with bishop. Okay. So I have two choices. One is I could take on my bishop and he blocks somehow. The other is that I just take with pawn and then I have this open file. I'm going to take with pawn. And I might even make like an early queen f3 or something like that. Because then this bishop can't move. I mean, as we could see, the knight already can't develop. I mean, d4 is also playable. Knight f3, of course, is playable. This is probably... Oops, let me turn that off. This watch always goes off at 1 p.m. I have no idea why. I bought it like 3 years ago. So yeah, Queen F3 is very tempting. And I don't know how he fixes his position. Easily, at least. It's quite aggressive, though. Can he attack me this way? He can. So this, he probably has knight to d7. Although maybe I have d4 in that case. Excuse me. I mean, then if I have d4, he has check. If I have check, or if he has check, sorry, maybe bishop to c3. Yeah, I think this is okay. If it's not okay, we're going to learn and find out why not. Yep, so we anticipated that, so now we have d4. And now let's see if we also anticipated bishop to b4. No, okay. So I mean, that bishop isn't really doing anything for me. So I wouldn't be opposed to trading it. But in general, the light square bishop is not something I want to get rid of so easily, either. So maybe I just drop it down to here. I think almost all of my problems are solved. And now my next few moves are going to be like knight here, castle, stuff like that. Okay. Surely has moved that knight a lot. I'm thinking maybe bishop to a3 to trade it off. Because mine is kind of stuck. Then again, I want to keep that bishop because of the diagonal. Choices, choices. She's not really threatening to infiltrate anywhere, I guess. And I could always meet knight d2, bishop b4 with bishop a3. But I also want a castle. So maybe I get this guy in here. Then I could also play knight c3, huh? Yeah, let's go for that. Also have to be careful because there's a world where my queen gets trapped with like a bishop to g4. So if he plays e5, might have to meet that with h3. I might. Let's say for example, boom, takes, here takes bishop. He then has to take my pawn and I then take his bishop. So, what is that, 3 pieces that I get for his queen? Yeah, I think that would be 3 pieces I get for his queen, which I would be happy with playing. So maybe this isn't so bad. Although he could save his bishop, which would not be good. For example, boom, takes, here, takes. He might just go bishop here, for example, right? No, because then I get the queen, actually. So yeah, he has to take that. And the bishop gets grabbed. Okay. So yeah, e5, I think I just take. Yeah, and this check doesn't exist because my rook is covering it. I guess... he does have this check, though, as an in-between move. So, boom takes, here, takes knight, check. Oh, he's just choosing to do this. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Thinking maybe this and this, and then I maintain my diagonal. I mean, where is he gonna go if I play e4? Probably knight to b4, huh? Damn. I think what I do is I castle, I let him have his move, and then I go here. And then this does not hold any kind of threat, because it's protected, and my queen can just slip back, or this way. Let's do that. Oh, time is dead even. What was the whole point of b6 then? A little confused. Okay. Well, I do want to get rid of that knight of his, so maybe knight to c3. I mean, even if he takes with this one, that's fine, because I get some cool exchanges, and all of a sudden we have decent threats. I could play e4 at the right time, but I don't think it's the right time yet. If I play this, he is going to go knight to b4, but most likely. In which case... This doesn't have a great spot to sit. Yeah, this score's annoying. That knight is just annoying. Maybe I go this way, so if he goes here, I have this escape. The other thing is then knight comes here. But he can't pick it up, actually. But I keep this diagonal. Yeah, that could be okay. Alright, so he's just going to trade with me. I'm pretty sure taking with either piece is playable, but I don't want to mess up my structure. Let's take this way. Here's some nice tempo though now on something like that. F5 with tempo. Okay. So if I move to the side and he plays F5, can I bait the move? Then I drop down. And his bishop is useless. He gets his rook in, but I'll be able to play e4. Or do I just go here right away? So that I don't have to spend a move doing so. Yeah. I'll let him play f5, but not with tempo. Because I can play e4 in response. I'd be pretty happy. Although then again, that isn't the best position for me either, because then I'm just left with an isolated pawn. One thing's for sure, I need my other knight in the game. Here we already found out I just have to go back, and then this doesn't have a good square if he has f5 on the table. So I probably want to take this piece to d2, and then just reroute it c4 into e5, where I should have an outpost. If this knight moves again, by the way, and I play something like this and capture, all of a sudden this rook is not being protected by the queen. Maybe there's a way to make that work. I also have this check that I can do at any point. It's not good now, but say for example he has a bishop here eventually, then I'll just be able to sideswipe it. I don't know if it's worth getting rid of my strong diagonal, but I mean, maybe it'll be okay. That b5 pawn is also rather important though. I don't want to lose it for free. Alright, well that kind of forces my hand that I want to play like knight c3 for example. That or that I want to drop my queen down to e2. Well, like I was saying, I can probably give this up eventually. But I think for now, I'll hold on to it. He might play like queen e8, which maybe I'll be able to ignore. Okay. That's fair. Now here he just gains a pawn. So I probably want to go here. Because then after the exchange I'm defending this. Maybe I can go here, here, rook up, and this is being threatened. I don't know. That just seems wrong. I feel like I just en-passant that all day long. I don't see how that could be good. Yeah, that just seemed like a mistake. Just gotta unclutter this side of the board real quick. A couple of middle pawn moves, my bishops will come online. Then it'll be my turn to attack him. Yeah, I don't think I want to sack just yet. This knight is kind of stupidly placed right now, though. What about here? I met with this move. But I mean, then I get the dark squares. I don't know. I mean, I want to unpin this, though. This kind of sucks. Maybe here. Or do I just go right to e4? From e4, we get f5. Oh, actually, from here I have this move, and I have a little pocket. Yeah, knight e4. I see a strong move of his that he could do, though. He could play bishop to c6, in which case I'd probably just move out of the way. Here. Then I have this check coming. If he takes or moves, then I'll be mate. So yeah, bishop c6, probably queen h3. If he doesn't play bishop c6, then probably knight to d6. Wow, okay. Yeah, I guess he could have done that. Whoops. I still don't mind the idea of queen to h3, though. Because this check just seems so powerful. In the future, I also could play the move bishop to a3, forcing him off of this square. But for now, probably something like d5 will be super strong as well, just to get my full. Okay, so do I just win? So check, takes, loses, moves, loses. Yeah, I think I win. That better be a brilliancy. And that's why you guys gotta do your tactics. Not bad for the first game of the day, though. I'm gonna preemptively change this to 1735. No disrespect to my opponent. But we're grinding. We don't got time to be waiting. This now is our 80th win. You know what, we'll go one further. We'll go ahead and make our next video title. So we started that game 1728. That's game number what? 80 plus 14, 94? 94th game? Alright, we'll save that. Now just to see if we got the brilliancy, cross your fingers everyone. That's why we do it. That's why we play this game. Where was I losing? With D4? That bad of a move? Why? So it's even. D4 is apparently down 2 points. Why? Bishop here. What, I can't just defend? Oh, sorry, I can't defend that way. So I have to defend one of these ways. What about this? Bishop takes C3 check. Queen C7. Okay, what if I defend it? We have knight to B6. Ah, then it can't be defended. So, what if we went here? Or sorry, that wasn't the right one. D4 is the mistake. Knight here. Say we block with a knight. And C7 right away. Oh boy, that is brutal. Yeah, it's because we always have this knight here to B6. I missed this whole knight B6 move though, this game. I was just thinking that he has to go there, and then I wasn't thinking that he was going to go to B6, which I should have been thinking. I cut off every other one of his squares. So okay, that was a bad mistake. I'll leave that for next time. Get our castle off. Go to F3, knight to C7, C3, bishop B4, rook FB1. Yeah, A5 was wrong. I could have told you that. Bishop A5, knight to E4. Knight takes A6, queen H. That's a mistake. Oh, I guess F5 does shut down the whole operation, huh? Yeah. F5 is that kind of brutal move. But he blundered a main too, so we'll take it, I guess. But thank you for watching, everyone. I will catch you next time.